The SpaceX IPO is still days away. Investors are already changing their behavior. Not after the IPO, not after the first day of trading, right now. One of the clearest examples may be an ETF called Tema Space Innovators ETF. It trades under the ticker NASA. The fund launched only a few months ago. Since then, it's become one of the hottest ETFs in the market. It's up more than 50% in about 3 months. It's attracting enormous investor inflows. Why? Answer: SpaceX. If investors can't yet buy SpaceX shares today, that comes Friday, June 12th. But many folks are looking for any way to get exposed to SpaceX before its highly anticipated public debut. So NASA ETF is unusual because it includes a private SpaceX position through a special purpose investment vehicle. The portfolio also has several publicly traded space-related companies. And as excitement toward the SpaceX IPO launch grows, money's been flowing rapidly into the ETF, sending the price up. So NASA, the ticker, recently surpassed several longer established competitors and became the largest space-focused ETF on the market. And here's where the story gets interesting. Many investors may believe they're buying SpaceX exposure, yet a large portion of that ETF is actually invested in public companies available throughout the space economy. Some of the fund's largest positions are in ASTS, Rocket Lab, Planet Labs, EchoStar, Firefly Aerospace, and Intuitive Machines, the ticker LUNR. In other words, investors chasing SpaceX may be indirectly pushing money into an entire ecosystem of space-related businesses. And we've seen this kind of behavior before. A few years back, when investors couldn't buy certain private AI companies, they bought NVIDIA. When they couldn't directly participate in a trend, they looked for the closest publicly traded alternative. And the same psychology is now appearing in the space sector. And investors clearly appear interested, almost rabid. I mean, it's going nuts. So the question is whether this enthusiasm represents the beginning of a long-term investment trend or simply another burst of speculative excitement surrounding a highly anticipated IPO. Either way, one thing is already clear. The SpaceX IPO has not happened yet, but it's already changing where investors are putting their money. I'm not a financial advisor. I simply share my observations as a regular investor who's interested in markets, psychology, and the stories that drive the flow of capital. After all, you and I don't trade stocks. We trade our own individual psychologies. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share your thoughts below. Please get involved because it really does help the metrics. I'll see you next time.